This is Evertech Pro Heating Element Replacement. It's 5-piece kit. This one in particular here that I have is the DC47 19A for Samsung dryers. It actually works for some other major brands as well, but your mileage may vary. Please check the correct part number on your dryer before you make a replacement and make sure you know what you're doing, or otherwise hire a technician, but you can still buy these parts for much cheaper than some other brands that might be. This one fits perfectly with the OEM parts, at least the other one that I tried and I installed over a year ago at a friend's clothes dryer. It was a Samsung. It actually has worked perfectly good ever since. Now inside, first of all, of course, you get the heating element itself with a pulse here, and as you see here, it will tell you, let me flip it towards you, it's a 240 volts, and it's 5.3 kilowatts, or 5300 watts. It's really nice and clean, really good material. It's how you can tell sometimes in these heat elements, if it's way too soft, in those cases, it's not exactly good. This one, for over a year that I've installed, the exact same one on his dryer, has been working like a charm. As I said, here in the box, we have the other parts now, with the thermostat itself, with the sensors, and all the parts that you will need to install on the machine. Please keep one thing in mind, because I've seen other people complain about it not lasting and not working. There's one problem that you need to consider, or at least one thing you need to consider before you install a heating element on a dryer, and that is to make sure the other components on that dryer are in optimal working conditions. Otherwise, the heat element is not going to save you, because a heat element doesn't repair everything in that machine. Check your relays, check your input, check if there's a loose wire, even where you plug it in, and this heat element is going in and out. Check the logic board if it's actually doing a proper job delivering and controlling the power going to it. So those are all things you need to check, because sometimes from the logic board can go to the thermostat, to the sensors, keep the thermostat on the whole time, and of course it will end up burning the heat element, and it will end up burning a lot of energy that you are just wasting at that point. So please check the machine first to make sure it's not only your heat element. The heat element, you can just check it easy, take it out of the machine and check either for continuity on these two leads right here, or you can check even visually if it's burned and disconnected. That is the only way this one actually burns. Blemishes are normal. The color change is very normal because of course it goes to high heat. So just check first other components before you make the replacement, thinking that this is your only problem. I've noticed quite a lot of times that actually the heat element was not even the problem on that dryer that I've seen. So make sure you know what you're doing first, you know what you're troubleshooting, and make sure all the other parts are working up to the heating element. And with that said, I believe, in my opinion, and based on my experience with Evertech Pro heat elements, they're really good quality. I haven't noticed any difference with a Samsung OEM heat element so far. So yes, I'm going to install this one on mine after I saw that they actually work really good on my friend's dryer for well over a year now. Yes, that's the same exact Evertech Pro package.